Alrighty, my friends. We should be just about back. Chair knows the power of rest XP, that's right. Funky used the wrong F word there. Flack? Yeah, it's flacky. It's flacky. Stepped away for 2 seconds and Rand is gone. Did he die? Oh, just chair stream. Yes, just chair stream. Don't worry about it. No dying, no dying. Alright, let's see what kind of quests we can get going in the zone. Scarlet Monastery.
We are at war with the Scourge. It is
Oh, interesting. I wonder if this is a quest chain that leads to a Scarlet Monastery quest that you wouldn't get otherwise, which is kind of insane, considering that we're here and Scarlet Monastery is on the other continent, way the hell up here.
In the Valley of Bones to the south.
Kind of insane, the quest change in old school WoW. Kind of insane.
How are you?
I'm gonna go back to selling my core stone since we don't have a pole to send them back to anymore.
Safe travels.
Alright, send these, did I get 2 gems from a single, Pinbane earlier? I think I did. Who am I sending this to? Rand Mule. And I do have, so you can read this. We read this at the beginning. This was Paul's death note. What do we got? Frost protection, nature. These are all resistance potions. They're none of the ones that were the ones he always gave us that were for like intelligence and all that. What's up, Sordor? What's up? Today was not a good day. My day's been pretty good. I'm guessing you're saying your day's not been good. Sad to hear that. Tell us about it. Unload. This is Rand's therapy stream.
You got my attention.
All right.
My first order of business.
Find the chest in Desolace.
A noble of some sort in Stormwind. Seems his ship was attacked by sea giants while off the coast in the northwest of Desolace. He and his servants tried to
bring I got 2 more quests, so I gotta drop 1 quest here. I think I finally got rid of this. Talk to somebody in Astronor.
He wants us to find the chest and its contents and return it to him in Stormwind.
Your classmate is diagnosed with cancer and he has 1 month. Really? Oh my gosh. That is horrible to hear. I'm so sorry.
He doesn't really care.
Friendly reputation with the Gelkis.
The first few items on his list should be easy enough to
I have to do one or the other here, right?
He's
only 16. Oh my gosh.
I need some horns and claws from the Hate Fury Satyr to the
Let me look this up. Classic WoW brutal politics. Let me see what the quest rewards are for these. Choose brutal politics if you need leather armor. Strange Alliance if you need mail armor. Enough said. Well, I don't need any of those. Can it not show me where the final rewards are somewhere on Wowhead? The parents don't want you to know what kind of cancer they just told you that? Man, that's crazy. Well, Mogrom or Uthek. Male sounds sells for more, so maybe I'll go with male. So I'll choose Strange Alliance. Wait, can I do both?
Desolace is a land at war. The centaurs wage war with each other, and we believe the victor among them will spill out and threaten our strongholds. That we cannot allow. We must learn how to beat the centaurs, and to do that, we must ally with one of the clans.
What is this quest?
The Magram centaurs war with the Gelkis.
I don't know,
fight
I'm
the
gonna drop it.
then the Magram might consider an alliance. Earn the favor
Okay,
of
I
the
forgot
Magrams,
that you could
then
get.
speak with Warrook
You could do that
in the
for
Magram
both.
village in southeastern Desolace.
So you could do both of those quests. All right. Booty Bay. This one I've started. Oh, I need to get the Hate Fury Blood. Okay, I'm not done with that quest actually. Okay, I think I can pick this quest up again, I hope. Alright.
I am Valario.
Oh god, there's even one more. No, okay, that's the last one.
I've
Okay,
come
good.
here to discover the whereabouts of 2 missing nobles.
All right,
of the
let's go
Darnassian
do
merchant
these hate
family.
fury things first, because
House Mallow,
that's our
the father
warlock
of the
quest.
house fears the worst, and I am to do everything I can to find his missing children. I have yet to start my.
Well, all I have
search
to say to that
for
sword art
Dalinda, but
is
I'm
F
hopeful
cancer,
I shall
man.
not be here long.
F cancer.
Last word tells of them passing through the Stone Talon Mountains a few weeks ago.
That is not
If you
cool, and I
find
am
their
sad to hear
wagon,
about your
please
friend.
Come find me immediately.
Hope they can do something to make their life happy in the time they have. Although, or maybe he'll get lucky. And it'll be one of those things where they can figure something out to fight it off. I hope, anyway. How to know which side to join if you've not even talked to them? I don't know. I have no idea. I looked it up on Wowhead. And I don't even know if I can do both or not. And I don't know if I'll do either, because I don't know how bad this reputation grind is. It's been so long since I've done any of this, I don't remember the details. Yeah, just be kind, be comforting, and be understanding, yeah. It's crazy, man, it's crazy. Right, so we need blood, claws, and horns from these guys. Basically, take these guys apart. And take pieces of their body, I guess, which is kind of awkward and gross. But hey, we're murder hobos. We kill our enemies and then chop their pieces off and give them to people. That's what you do. That's what you do. Kill your enemies, turn them into bits, and give those bits to the people who want their bits. Oh god, that guy just stealthed. Can I do lesser invisibility here? I don't know if that did anything. Get up here. Hank Green had some insightful videos from his experience with cancer, huh? Okay. I'm not familiar with him. Who's Hank Green? He like a famous person? I am not familiar with that name, I don't think. That's a what is that, sci-fi show YouTube channel presenter? Is that what that is? Brother of John Green, the author. Okay. I should probably know those names. The only John Green I've ever heard of was a guy I went to college with. Who my brother kind of stole his girlfriend, which is not a great story, but his name was John Green, so it must be a different John Green. Can I grab this guy without aggroing the other dude? Nice. He wrote The Fault in Our Stores, and they made a movie. Fault in Our Stars, and they made a movie about it. Oh, okay, okay. I assume it's an emotional movie about dealing with loss and somebody who's going through these kinds of things, I'm guessing. Which is probably very powerful, but something I would need to be in the right mindset to want to experience. He's immune to... What is he immune to? Is he immune to my nature wand, I wonder? He might be immune to my nature wand. It's weird it was popping up when it was. Hank had Hodgkin's lymphoma. Okay. I have heard of that. Is that a form of skin cancer? Lymphoma? Isn't lymphoma skin cancer of some sort. I don't know. I don't know all the different names and types of cancer. Man, that kind of made the stream take a downer. That's sad, man. That is sad. Lymph nodes. Oh, okay. In your lymph nodes. Okay. Which that's what gets swollen when you get a cold, right? Your lymph nodes get swollen or something like that. I'm not a doctor. Okay, so this guy's a rogue. What did he do? He stunned my guy or something there. It does feel nice to be fighting green dudes instead of yellow, orange, and red dudes here, so this is definitely more chill than what we were doing earlier in the stream. Your sister's friend's father was diagnosed with lymphoma 2 weeks ago. You visited him at the hospital today. Is he working there? Oh man, that is just. I don't even know what to say when dealing with that kind of stuff, man. It's like too real and too like shitty. It's too real and shitty. It's the only word I could think of for that kind of stuff, man. Dealing with stuff like that is just insane. All right, let me do this. Whew. All right, 210 is what my life tap does. I need to keep track of that. Because if we life tap ourselves to death, speaking of shitty ways to go, life tapping yourself as a warlock to death would be a pretty bad way to go. Mithril, still can't get mithril, sadly. I need to go around doing a bunch of iron mining at some point to get my mining up to 175. You have several lymph nodes in your body, but yes, there are 2 in your neck. Oh, okay. I did not know that you had more than just those 2 in your neck. Lockbox, huh? You had a nice talk with your friend's father. He's a good guy. He's not sad or anything. Sometimes life sucks and we just have to face it. He made a list of things not to get people when they are diagnosed with cancer. Oh, you're talking about the Hank Green guy in his book, I think, with that one, huh? List of things not to get people. Huh. Do you remember any of them? I would guess it's things to not remind them of the, you know, the time they have left or something. But I don't know, that's crazy. Flowers is the top of the list to not bring. Okay. Interesting. What's the reasoning behind it? I'm assuming it's because you don't want sympathy, you want support. You want happiness rather than something that makes you feel worse about your situation. And flowers are always brought to sick people or something like that. You brought in bubbling water and word puzzle magazine. Something fun? That sounds good. They don't lessen, you get a ton all in a few days. Okay. They bring you a chore of watering the flowers or something. Here, water this. Oh. There we go. How are we doing? Almost done on the horns. We need claws and blood. Wow, I'm getting none of these blood vials. I'm gonna be fighting these guys for a while, looks like. Alright, well that's good to know. Don't bring flowers to people in the hospital. Or at least people with cancer, I guess. Unless maybe you're really close and you know what they like and you know what would make them happy, maybe. Wow, I have gotten 10 blood and 10 horns and 1 blood in all these. Let me look at there being a specific type that has the blood. No, it just says the Hate Fury Satyrs, so any of these guys should drop blood. I'm just getting unlucky, as usual. The takeaway was space out your support. Everyone offers support in the first week, but if you offer support in weeks 5 to 6, okay. They don't want to feel forgotten, so yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna use that. And it could probably be overwhelming too if you get tons of people coming to see you right out the gate and you're like, all of a sudden have 20 people trying to come visit you at the same time. You need to live it and try to forget about it. Well, maybe you can offer support to your friend in a week or two when they need it to make them feel better. Maybe you can do that. Plan out a way to support them. Okay. We need 5 claws and 8 more vials of blood. Huh! He went invisible on the way there. My Void Walker wasn't fooled. Can't fool the Void Walker. Well, and maybe if it's a friend you game with, you can somehow make a way to play games with your friend or something. That's what I would do. If I found out one of my best friends did something like that, I would try to make our time memorable by doing something we both enjoy. Alright, Hate Fury, Fellsworn, Trickster, Rogues, a bunch of different types of these guys. I think they all must have the same chance to drop these random pieces of their flesh that we need to get. Pieces of their flesh. Pound of flesh. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to get some of the blood now. That's good. Three more claws, 6 more blood. Does Voidwalker have any damage abilities? No, Voidwalker is all about taunting and getting health back. And there's one that lets you sacrifice your Voidwalker to give you a shield. So it's basically about tanking and keeping you alive is what the Voidwalker does. He has an AoE taunt, an out of combat heal, a single target taunt, and the sacrifice ability that you can get a big shield by killing your Voidwalker. That's all the Voidwalker abilities. He doesn't do damage, he just keeps threat. Which is probably why he's the good solo pet. Let's do this. He doesn't do 0 damage though, but he basically does only auto attack damage, I think. On another note, John Green wrote a great book called The Anthropocene Reviewed, Essays on Human Experience rated on a 5-star scale. Interesting. The human experience based on a 5-star scale. What does that even mean? Like, being born, 1 star, do not recommend. Hurts a lot. $50-50 that he lives and he has 1 month. Okay, well, all much love and positive vibes, and I hope, again, hope for the best. I don't know what else to say, man. Don't want to do the cliche thoughts and prayers, because that just doesn't help at all. Wouldn't Hunter deal more damage with his pet, as the pet deals more damage? In general, yes. In general, I think Hunter, depending on the build, would do more damage. So if you're choosing a class to solo, Hunter probably would do more damage, but I would say Warlock probably has more survivability skills with fear, with life drain, the ability to turn health into mana and mana into health. So probably in general, Warlock has more tools to stay alive, is my guess. But Warlock and Hunter, I think, are the 2 strongest soloing classes in the game, in my opinion. At least in Classic. The human experience 5-star scale thing ranges from sunsets to grocery stores. Oh, okay. Well, I watched a YouTube video about it's the YouTube channel Smarter Every Day, which is a really cool YouTube channel. Apparently there's going to be a solar eclipse on Friday, and I think it might be passing over Dallas. So if we weren't doing our FTL tournament thing, I might have had to go outside and try to video that or something. I don't know when it's happening. I think it's sometime during the middle of the day, probably when I'm streaming, but I think there's solar eclipse, and I learned a lot of cool stuff about the solar eclipse from that YouTube video. That it's supposed to be like a life-changing thing for some folks to experience. Okay, we're done with the claws. We only need the vials of blood now. Outside, you say? I know. Who even goes there? Nobody on Twitch, that's for sure. I might have had to go outside. Are you crazy? I know. No thanks going outside. Kind of like the Douglas Adams quote, in the beginning the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Yeah. Good old Hitchhiker's Guide. So relevant all the time. You think the Dallas is in the path of totality? Yes. From the map that I saw, I'm pretty sure it is. So it'd be pretty cool to go outside and experience. If only I didn't have to stream. I might actually go out and experience it. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Yeah, you need to get the glasses. Yeah, and it's probably too late to even get them, too. I could live stream it. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. This Friday, we are very specifically doing an FTL tournament trial day of show matches. So, unless we're going to interrupt that, which is going to be like at least 4 to 6 people involved, I don't want to mess up everybody's schedule and stuff by trying to do a crappy live stream of the eclipse that I would not be able to do very well because my equipment didn't work well for that. Live stream ran outside. I don't really have a setup to do like IRL streaming. I know some people can like stream on their phones or have GoPros or whatever. I've never really done a setup to get my stream to go outside, honestly. So I making it happen in 2 days probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. As cool as that could be. I bet you there'll be lots of people live streaming it, though. I mean, there's probably like science channels and IRL streamers who would do something like stream the solar eclipse, I would guess. Well, apparently I haven't fixed my belt in a while. Should have repaired back at the town. Rand gets vented live stream event. Here's my unfiltered camera pointing at the sun. Enjoy, chat. I know, right? I feel like that wouldn't be worth setting up. Speaking of rip eyes. Rip eyes. Here's me pointing my camera at the sun. If you notice it gets dark outside, you know why. Yeah, what I might do is if it's like, if it happens during the stream and it gets dark, what I might do is like, I gotta get up for 2 minutes and walk up and go look at it. We'll see though, we'll see. Because I can just get up and walk about 10 feet to my left and walk out onto my patio and check it out. Alright, let's go. How do I want to do this? So that's my Warlock quests done. Let's go let's turn in this one because I feel like I need to repair. And see what the next part of this reagents quest is. There might be some overlapping quests if we're lucky. I don't know what time let me actually check. Solar eclipse 2024 time, Dallas. Totality begins in Texas at 1:27 p.m. on April 8th, which is this Friday. 1:27 p.m. That is right in like now. It's basically 48 hours from now. It's pretty crazy, and it will be in Texas. I do kind of want to just go out and see. The video, the Smarter Everyday video is really cool if anybody's actually interested in sciencey stuff, because they talk about all the things that happen as the eclipse starts to happen, all the science you can do, and notice about insects going quiet or crickets thinking it's nighttime, so they start chirping, all this crazy stuff. Shadows act funny. Scorpashi venom and aged Kodo hides. Okay. Anybody I can sell to out here.
On with the next item on his list. Next on Left Witch's list is, let's see. Oh, here it is. Simple enough, but pretty explicit in his directions. He needs venom from the Scorpashi.
Alright, let's go ahead and repair that I haven't been doing. This.
From specific creatures.
This.
The venom's gotta come from Scorpashi, and the hide's gotta come from an
I guess you know what I might do is hold on to the lock boxes and send them to my mule. Maybe I'll make a rogue at some point to open lock boxes. Doubtful, but who knows, maybe.
Safe travels.
Alright, continue to make sure we're not overflowing with silk here. You're sure the wildlife goes nuts? Yeah, one of the interesting things from the video is they talk about if you look at birds, they'll start to like go back to their nests, or like, you know, act like it's coming closer to daytime before it happens, because they can tell the light getting dimmer or something. So like birds and insects do crazy stuff when when total eclipses happen. And there's interesting thing with like these weird like shadow dancing because of the way the sun the moon slowly moving into the moon causes weird shadow things to happen. There's all sorts of really interesting stuff. If you check out, I recommend it. It's the hashtag not sponsored, Smarter Everyday 2024 Solar Eclipse is worth experiencing video or something like that. It's really cool. Okay, so let's go talk to this guy over here as we kill scorpions and stuff. Alright, so we're about halfway to level 37. Pretty good, pretty good. To think back in the Middle Ages, people thought the gods were mad or the world is ending during eclipse. Yeah, yeah. Well, what a lot of the video is talking about is like how so many people who do experience it, it affects them more than they think it will, because seeing something like that in person makes you realize how small you are, how insignificant humans are, how we should all be vented. Maybe not that, but you know, we are just dust in the wind, or as what is it Carl Sagan said, we are all stardust. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Imagine when this happened to people before they understood celestial movement. Yeah, no kidding. I know, useless humans, they should be vented. Thinking the universe is all about them. God. You're useless. Humans, so useless. Don't worry, it's still March. Okay. I wasn't worried, but thanks for telling me. What is that in reference to? I'm not sure what that is in reference to. April 8th. Oh! Oh, you're right. It's still a month. Ah! You're right. Why did I think it was in 2 days? I watched the video like a couple days ago, and the way he talked about it being imminent, I just thought it was this week or something. April 8th, 2024. So we have a month and 2 days. You're right. Maybe I can stream it. Again, I don't know how I do that where it not look absolutely horrible, but maybe I can stream it since I will be in the totality. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, alright, let me run away and despawn our guy. That was 5 dudes. A wandering pack of frickin' hyenas over here. Hyenas over here. Well, thank you, Mr. Neil. I don't know why I was just thinking it was like tomorrow. 2 days from now. You still have your release flattening shirt around somewhere? Nice, nice. Pie-Boy, I think, has it too. We have a month to plan the event. We do, chat. If you all want to help me plan some sort of thing. Let's figure out how to live stream a total eclipse of the sun. Get a pair of glasses, slide them over the camera lens, maybe? What camera would I use? I would need to get some sort of camera I can take outside and still be connected to my Wi-Fi, I assume. I need to kill a lot of these. Do these things... these aggro together, I wonder? Okay, those need to be tamed. These I need to hide. Okay, I can cull the herd. Oh, okay, 2K. All right. Can the Eclipse event have blackjack and hookers? Better than hookers and Jack Black. Maybe those would both be interesting. I mean, if I had Jack Black on my stream, that would definitely be an interesting stream. Okay, so this guy I'm supposed to tame, which uses this. Oh, god damn it. These stupid wandering dudes, man. Okay, they won't follow me in the water, will they? Or follow my pet, though. Jeez, these frickin' wandering hyenas have attacked me twice. F you, hyenas. F you. I'm gonna continue to try to kill this guy, though, while I run from the hyenas.
I need to get closer.
There we go, that should kill him. Okay. Although I didn't need to kill him, I needed to tame him. Jesus, F these hyenas just chasing me, follow me around, I swear. And I keep forgetting to fill up my soul shards, man. So yeah, if I actually wanted to somehow stream the Eclipse, I'd need to get some sort of camera. Although, I'll be honest, I've been thinking about getting a better webcam for a while, so maybe I can just get something that I could take outside and then be my upgraded camera. I have to look into that. And then I would need to get the glasses for it. And probably some sort of microphone. I guess there's probably cameras you can get where the microphone is, like the camera can move around and so can the use the onboard microphone audio or something. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Something different for the stream for sure. What was that quest? Oh, I need to take that back to him. Let's get the aged Kodo hide and the scorpion stuff first, I guess. Low budget and make a pinhole camera. I don't know what a pinhole camera is. I don't think I know what that is. One of the things that's cool about the video for the Smarter Every Day is there's a really cool app that a guy who is really, he's like a dentist, but he's like, his hobby is studying eclipses. And it's an app that tells you what to look for at the different stages of the eclipse. It does sound like kind of a cool thing to do in stream, potentially. I might just have to set that up. Okay, apparently scorpions can spawn out here, and none of them are because all these basilisks have taken over, so... Dude, you're taking up all the spawn locations. Kill one, I guess. Poke a hole and a piece of cardboard and watch the moon cover the sun. How is that a camera? I feel like that's a different type of camera than the camera I'm talking about to stream with. Although that is another one of the things I talked about on the video, is making little pinhole things that let you see how the shadows act differently and weird during an eclipse and stuff. I don't know, that honestly, the more I think about it, the more kind of fun that sounds to try to maybe set something like that up to do for a cool stream thing, since I just happen to be in the path of the totality. Very FTL, faster than light, human eclipse edition. Don't use binoculars to see it better. No, you're supposed to use special glasses that are to protect your eyes, and you probably should do that with a camera too. I don't know. Camera... I wonder if a camera by itself would make it safe, so it wouldn't, you know, people seeing the image wouldn't have their eyes burned. Film it with another camera, but then you don't need to buy the glasses if I do it that way. Ah, I see what you're saying. You film what you see, what the pinhole camera is showing, I guess is what you're talking about. Alright, this is just a bunch of the centaurs. I don't really want to get into the centaurs yet. I want to do... Well, maybe I will do the centaur quest, since at least then I'm not searching for mobs to kill. There's just nothing but these basilisks. Oh god, do I have 3? I have 3, okay. poison me. Let's dot both these guys up. Okay, you're doing a great job tanking, sir. You're doing a great job. These guys are all like, what, 5 levels below me, so this is all pretty safe. Pretty safe. Don't stun my dude, bro. Oh, he slept in. Well, I need these scorpids, and they are not dropping their venom. Bro. Help me out here. You just poisoned me. How did you not drop your venom? You might pull out your wedding hood and take a peek. What? Wedding hood. Oh. Is that something to cover your face to protect your eyes? Is that what that is supposed to mean? We'll grab this guy. Me and my pet. You take one, I'll take the other. And we'll meet again in the morning. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Nice, he died from the dots. While my pet tanked him, nice. Welding hood. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm blind. I better not look at the sun during the eclipse with how blind I am. Welding hood. Jesus. Streaming's hard, okay? Streaming's hard. You have to read, you have to play, you have to comprehend, you have to read, and reading's hard. It's my only excuse. Reading's hard and streaming's hard. And actually, I think in that video they talked about that. Would using welding hood actually be safe? And they say something about it's not exactly rated for the particular frequencies of light from the sun. So that might not actually be as safe as you think it is. It's probably safer than looking directly at it. But you probably should just get the glasses. A wedding hood would totally work. Meanwhile, I'm over here Googling what a wedding hood is. Huh. I wonder what that is. I'll tell you what it is. It's Rand doesn't know how to read. That's what it actually is. But yeah, I assume you can get them for pretty cheap on like Amazon. I need to look that up actually. Like a pack of solar eclipse eye protection glasses for hopefully not a crazy amount of money. Better than a wetting hood for looking at the sun. A wetting, yes. Well, that sounds like something you do. Get a hood, make it wet, put it over your face for protecting. I mean, it sounds like what you do to run into a burning building. Only you put it over your eyes instead of over your mouth for breathing. Safety. My profile pic is an eclipse. That's true, it is. It was just a picture I found a long time ago that I thought looked really cool. And I just found it on Google somewhere. And probably didn't credit whoever created it. But it's a really cool picture. Maybe I can get some really cool pictures from a stream and use my own stuff so I don't have to use unlicensed random internet pics for my profile picture anymore. My illegal picks. Could have used my shadow trance thing, but about to kill him to save my mana. Battle Lords. Maybe you'll be more likely to drop ears. Drop your ears! Although the picture of mine that's an eclipse is like a fake one. I don't think it's a real life picture. It's a fake eclipse, not a real eclipse. Not even a real eclipse. How much is it? 210. Okay. Don't do it one more time. If I pressed that button one more time, I was actually dead. Death by... you know what? Death by life tap is kind of like a human venting themselves. So if I ever kill myself on my gnome while life tapping, we can just say I vented myself. That is our goal. If we die, we die death by life tap. Are you misremembering that I actually contacted the artist before? Did that not happen? I did for some things. My opening scene, the cookies are baking, is made by Jamafly, and I think I paid her 20 bucks or something for it. My break screen, or the chatting screen, is something somebody in chat made for us a long time ago. The breaks, the other break screen was made by another Twitch chatter. So I have a lot of stuff that I use. Most of it was either donated by somebody on the stream or something I created or paid for or whatever. It was 110 degrees in Oklahoma during the summer. You chose to do some welding without a long sleeve shirt on. By the end of the day, it looked like you spent the whole day outside in the sun. And that's from, what, the welding giving you a burn, I guess? I guess that... I mean, it's 110 degrees. I assume you weren't in the sun. Your description makes it sound like you were out in the sun welding, but I'm gonna guess you were not in the sun welding. You were just out in hot weather. In a warehouse of some sort doing that. The welding arc throws UV light is what you're trying to say. Okay, interesting. And you were indoors. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know how welding UV light compares to sun UV light. But having a similar effect would make logical sense. I'm guessing you haven't done that way since then. At least I hope you haven't. That sounds not very good for your skin. But I don't know, if I ever stay outside long enough to get a sunburn, I'm doing something wrong, because I don't go out in the sun very much, and I burn really easy, so... I try not to do things that would give me a sunburn. I am a very pale person of Scottish and or Irish descent who does not deal with being out in the sun for long stretches well. Your dermatologist wife was horrified when you did that. Oh, really? Your wife is a dermatologist? That's funny. Why would you do this to yourself? You burn like a redhead while not being a redhead? Yeah. Oh, I'm missing demon hide, demon armor. That just took all my mana. Yeah, when I had hair, I was kind of dirty blonde. So yeah, I burn maybe not quite as bad as like a full-on pale redheaded person, but close. Now let's just drink some moonberry juice. Delicious moonberry juice. Alright, there are a lot of kill and collect quests in this zone. Like a lot. Like a whole crap ton of these quests. Actually, let's go here instead. He's closer. Look at him go. Is he aggro too? No, good job. Good job, sir. Oh, now you did. Somehow. I guess I got all the aggro. So I keep seeing the shadow thing come up, but I don't see a debuff on them. That must be the siphon life, because I'm not used to seeing that. I've only started seeing it in the last couple levels when it's probably the siphon life. Aren't I supposed to have something where... Okay, no, there's not a debuff that does more shadow damage. I just do more shadow damage. It's my own talent. There's a... Pretty sure there's a Shadow Priest talent that you eventually get that procs more shadow damage. Unless I'm getting that confused with something that I'm doing, having a visual representation of shadow damage happening on my enemies. Now you have to weld in a fire-rated long-sleeve shirt. It's super thick and doesn't breathe at all. Now you only try to weld in the winter, huh? Sounds like you weld for fun, so... That's probably the safe way to do it. It's like those people you see riding motorcycles and they're just like wearing shorts and a t-shirt and no helmet. Like, really, they should be wearing a helmet, leathers rated for, you know, protecting you if you were to, you know, fall off your bike and skid or something. You know, it's really the smart way to do it. It's the good way to do it. You don't want to injure yourself doing something fun or that you enjoy. When I go rollerblading, I wear knee pads and hand guards so that if I fall, it has these metal like wrist protectors so that I don't injure myself if I were to fall while rollerblading. No helmet though, but rollerblading you don't go quite as fast as if you're, you know, on a motorcycle or something. People do backwoods shiznizzle all the time. Backwoods shiznizzle. Is that what it's called? No helmet? Not for rollerblading. Honestly, if you fall while rollerblading and you hit your head, you shouldn't be rollerblading. Like, I have fallen while rollerblading, and knees, maybe elbows if you're being super safe, and hands are the main things I think you really should protect. I did a lot of rollerblading back in college because me and my friends, one of the things we did for fun was we would play street hockey, and we would all, you know, have rollerblades, pads, set up in a parking garage at Baylor University, and rollerblade around, bumping into each other, trying to get the puck into the net, and so I'm pretty decent at not falling over all the time. You don't understand the no helmet law in Texas. I don't know what that is. Is that a law where you're not required to wear a helmet for certain things, or what? I don't actually know what that law is. You'll have to explain to me what that is. What is this red line? I guess there's wandering dudes that you can get ears from or something that red line is showing. A pathing dude. What's the hardest part of rollerblading? Telling your parents you are gay. That sounds like a comedian's thing. It's funny. Who is that from? Sounds like a Daniel Tosh or some other really sarcastic comedian. It's a law that Texas doesn't require motorcyclists to wear a helmet. Really? Okay, that is kind of weird. Rollerblading's awesome. Which, if gay is a euphemism for it's awesome, then I agree. But I feel like that's Trying to be derogatory towards something. Rollerblading's fun. When I used to rollerblade more often, when I lived further south in Dallas, near the Katy Trail, there are some people that rollerbladed, and to me, rollerblade wheels, I'm used to them being about yay big. About the size of like a skateboard wheel, maybe a little skinnier and a little bit, you know, a couple inches wider or bigger diameter. But I saw some people wearing some sort of rollerblades that were like, the wheels were twice as big. And I feel like those might actually be better for outdoor rollerblading, because bigger wheels maybe would, you know, big wheels keep on turning, Gardner keep on burning. I feel like those bigger wheels might actually work better for outdoor rollerblading. I need to look for some of those big wheel rollerblades. I hadn't seen those before until I saw some people using those. You played roller hockey in middle school as well? Nice. It's fun, man. It's fun. I don't know if I do it now because I don't know that my, you know, arthritic joints could handle getting knocked down occasionally by while playing hockey. Would it be nice to try the bigger wheels on rollerblades? Yeah, I would like to try them. I feel like they'd be a smoother ride while on concrete outside. Alright, 11 of 14 of these ears. These guys will not drop their ears. Thought I was going to enjoy Desolace, and I do like being in a new zone with lots of quests I can do, but every single quest being a you need to drop random crap that you don't drop except for 10% of the time is not my favorite style of questing. You think the bigger wheels will be faster? I don't know. Like, my rollerblades have 4 of the smaller wheels. And I saw a lot of the people who had those other rollerblades have 3 bigger wheels. I think maybe they would be, but I've never used them, so I don't know. I think the big wheels are like a cross-country skiing crossover. Cross-country skiing crossover. How does that work? Each skate having 2 big wheels instead of 4. The ones I saw, I think, had 3 bigger wheels, but there's probably different kinds out there. I also would see these dudes pretty rarely, but guys going on... Are they called hoverboards, the thing where you stand on 2 sides of one wheel and it's motorized? Is that a hoverboard? No, hoverboard's the thing where you have 2 wheels and you stand sideways. I don't know what the one that's called, that's like a single wheel that you ride on, that you ride around. It's not like a Segway, but it's kind of like a Segway, but with a single wheel, and you have to balance on it. And I also saw other dudes that were... They were bikes, but they were like... You lay down on the bike, and your like feet are in front of you, and you're like a recumbent bike in the gym, but instead you're lying down and riding around on a trail on this bike where you're laying down. I was like, is that like the laziest way to work out ever? You're riding a bike, but you're lying down at the same time. I feel like it'd be hard to see because you're like halfway below everybody who's standing up or running or on a real bike or whatever. The long rollerblades with 2 small wheels are also kind of popular. I need to look those up. I don't know if I've seen those ones. No good until you get NASCAR-sized wheels. Skates used to have bigger wheels in back and smaller wheels in front. I don't know if I've seen ones with different size wheels. That's interesting. And the laziest is the bicycles that have a motor on them. I have seen those too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna work out. But instead of working out, I'm just going to ride a bike that's motorized and does all the working out for me. Although, to be fair, probably a lot of the people who do that because they don't want the expense of a car and want something that'll get them around. It's probably cheaper to have a motorized bike than to buy a car or a motorcycle or something. But yeah, so definitely seen the motorized bikes. Pretty crazy. But it's pretty cool that all these things exist. My friend Tim, who I game with a lot, at one point got 2 of what are the things that are like a skateboard with handlebars, but it's motorized and has little controls that you can you know, speed up and slow down. What are those called? You got a couple of those, and we rode those around one time. Those freak me out, because if you have a motor on something where you're like just standing and balancing and you can go like 30 miles an hour, I feel like it'd be so easy to fall off and frickin' break a leg. Segway? Is that the Segway? I thought the Segway was the one that's 2 wheels side by side and you're standing on it. This one is like a skateboard where it's a long... It's like a scooter. Maybe it's just called a motorized scooter or something. But I think Segway is the one that's in Weird Al's White and Nerdy. Which I'm pretty sure there are Segway tours that you can take in Dallas where you ride around on a Segway and somebody goes, this is where JFK was shot. This is where the Holocaust Museum is and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, probably just motorized scooter is the word for that. Segway is the one where speed is controlled by lean. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I knew that. I don't think I've ever actually ridden a Segway. I didn't know that you could change the speed by how much you lean on it. Alright, almost there. Almost there. One more ear will probably take me 20 more dudes. Or chicks, or people, or centaurs. My friend Tim likes to buy all the new technology. Like, he has so many different consoles. He's got a hoverboard, the motorized scooter. He's one of those people who walks into a house and goes, Siri, turn on the lights. Siri, turn on the radio. Like, he does all the technology stuff. Or when the door opens, there's like a little sensor that will make a little music thing start playing when you walk in and lights turn on. Like all the techie stuff. You hate those e-scooters? They seem dangerous to me. Like, I rode them around once with my friend Tim, and that the whole time I was like, my God, I feel like I could just easily fall off and hurt myself really badly with this thing. Siri, do my workload for today. Right. Siri, work out for me. Siri, make dinner. Or maybe it's Alexa. I don't know. One of those. Come on. One more ear. One more ear. Almost there. Stay on target. Almost there. Stay on target. Stop saying those things. You've made my house go crazy. Tyler, are you one of those techie people? And your house is now bouncing up and down from everything being turned on? That would be hilarious. In Berlin, they stand around everywhere. Belong to a couple of renting companies. You step on them, use the app and drive it. People leave them everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, we have those in Dallas too. They're actually, you're not allowed to use them on walking trails. At least you're not supposed to, but people do anyway. But yeah, they're all over. Them and the Lime bikes, I think they're called. Like the looks of the 40+ mile per hour e-wheel. In a unicycle, the rider sits above the wheel. Less well known as the monocycle, where the rider sits inside the wheel. Are those things real? I remember that one. I keep getting these guild requests. I remember that one South Park episode where Mr. Garrison creates a thing where he's riding in a wheel because he doesn't want to pay airline fees, and it, like, yeah, you sit on a thing that actually goes in your anus, and he says, oh, well, at least it's not as bad as getting effed by the airlines. That's what that makes me think of. Alright, we do need to get some of these Kodo guys. I don't know if I've seen the E-wheel either, though. I don't know if I've seen any of those. Those things are real and they don't need that enchantment. Okay, attachment. Yes, good. Good to know that you don't have to do the South Park get effed attachment in real life. Well, that flight path goes right over the ground. I'm looking for scorpions and kodos. You are a thunder lizard, not a kodo. It's not just that these things go like 30 miles per hour. People cross the street on a red light. Bad enough that most cyclists do that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to start talking about bad driving because every morning, even when I just go to get breakfast, I have people sitting at a green light not going, cutting you off because they turn into the lane in front of you, not knowing how to turn yield. Like, it's just, the driving in Dallas is just so ridiculously bad. I just can't even. And that's all there is to it. I can't even about it. The Kodo graveyard's down here. This might be where I can find more of these Kodos for my quests, maybe. Remember Dallas had a real problem with the scooters and rideshare bikes? Yeah. I don't know if it's still as big of an issue. I live kind of on the north side of Dallas, so I don't see downtown stuff as much, but yeah, for sure. I'm sure a lot of big cities have that. Wow, there's just basilisks everywhere, and I don't have a quest for them. All these mobs, and I'm not supposed to kill any of them. Okay, let's see if I can avoid these guys. Oh god, these bone paws. Okay. I don't think they'll aggro us. That's another higher level version of those guys that were chasing us earlier. In Berlin, you immediately get honked at 20 people. By 20 people if you don't move on a green light. Well, I honked at this person, but I was the only one behind him where I was, because I tried to take side streets because, you know, the main streets are always so over frickin' crowded that it takes forever to get anywhere. So I try to take the back roads. But maybe back roads don't exist in Berlin, I don't know. There's a Kodo graveyard somewhere. Let's go do the Bone Collector quest. Maybe I can find the Kodos I need down in that way. Down that area, probably. Really? Guess you're one level higher than me, aren't you? You aggroed me from very far away. I'm pretty sure I'm immune to this. Yes, you are. Okay. Life steal. Or life. Drain life. Fucking through Shadow Bolt and get blasted. You've never seen Dallas, but it's a good assumption that Berlin is built much denser. Yeah, that's the thing about Texas is that even though there are some really high populations, they are much more spread out than probably a lot of places in Europe and many other places in the world. Because there's just a lot of space. Just a lot of space. Alright, so I need... Oh, didn't I need skin from you guys? What do I need? The aged Kodos. Okay, so ancient Kodos. I have to do these one at a time. Oh my god. And it only lasts for 5 minutes. Oh my god. Trolley quest is trolly. You can only lead one for 5 minutes and only one at a time. Wow. How many times do I have to do this? 5 times. Okay. We're not doing this with the Kodos down here then. We're gonna do this. There are ones that wander around up here that are closer. Big brain move, picking Warlock because you don't have to pay for that mount when you hit the big 4-0. Yeah, my first character was a Shadow Priest, Big Bad Eric, and there was no way I was gonna be able to afford my mount at 40. Luckily, or unluckily, I got myself killed at level 32 or level 33, so I chose Warlock mainly because I've never actually leveled a Warlock all the way up to 60, so. But yes, there's many advantages to being Warlock. Warlock, the more I've played it and leveled it up, the more overpowered it seems. It just gets too many tools to stay alive. Pet classes are just OP in general for soloing. The fact that they also don't have to spend 90 gold or whatever it is for the level 40 mount. It's just... Warlocks are living the easy life, man, I swear. Isn't Texas more than twice the size of Germany? I don't know, I once thought something like that and was completely wrong about the size of Texas. So... Is it here? Where do I take this? Maybe do I talk to him?
Time is money, friend.
No. Where do I bring this? Where the hell do I bring you? I'm sure it was that guy. Oh my god, where am I supposed to take this guy? Wasn't there a place on the map that showed me where I'm supposed to take him? Is it where the sword is? Oh my god, this is dumb. This is so stupid. No, surely it's not where the sword is. Kodo's tamed. Where is it? Kodo roundup. Bring them to Smeed Scrabble Screw at Scrabble Screw's camp. That's Cormac's hut. Where's Scrabble Screw? What the hell is that guy? Was it not this hut? Who the hell is Squirm Scrabble Screw? Oh my god, is this gonna wear off? Bibbly Fudds Blucka. Where is this hut? Is he down here? No, it's down there. It actually is in that place down there. I thought it was this other hut. Wrong goblin hut in the middle of this desolate place called Desolace. Okay, wrong hut. Well, that does make this better. I don't know why I thought it was there. But it is better that it's at least here. Okay. Hopefully we'll get there in time for this guy. Berlin might be more dense, but Dallas is more car-centric, huh? Yeah. I would guess there's... I mean, this is not a very... I'm not going out on much of a limb. I'm going to guess there's better mass transit in Berlin than there is in Dallas. Because Dallas has terrible mass transit. It's probably got to be one of the worst in the world for a major metropolitan area. Is my guess. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this because I gotta like distract these guys. 25 seconds. Jesus. Yeah, that's his hut over there. Okay, this is wearing off. Alright, screw that. Well, this one failed. What happens? Does he just disappear? Does he re-aggro on me? What happens when I don't do this in time? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he just disappears. Okay, well, that was annoying. Is this a horde encampment up here, or what? What is this horde? Yes, okay, don't go in there. Warlock is a super strong class in hardcore, maybe the best. You could drive for 18 hours in Texas from one point to another. Yes, you could. Sometimes just in Dallas, if the traffic is bad enough. Lol. We have darts. That last mile is a killer. Yeah. I've taken the train like once or twice in Dallas. I've never taken the bus. I've used Uber. But there's no like the problem is that Dallas Fort Worth area is so spread out that the expense of actually getting good mass transit is probably just more than they're ever going to be willing to spend in this city. It'd just be so expensive. Texas is nearly twice the size of Germany. It is, okay. Right, this should work, I think. Okay. And that's just right over here. Just right over here. Hopefully these guys don't aggro when I'm taking your bro over here. I wanted to grab one of those guys and fight him, but no, let's just do this one at a time. Let's do it safe and smart, do it one at a time, the boring way, but the way that hopefully won't get me killed or failing this quest. So, Texas is twice the size of Germany at 676,000 kilometers versus 357,000 kilometers. Okay. Surely this will work, right? There we go. Wait a minute, where are my bifocals? You should inspect the beast for me. Okay, I have to click on it. All right. Square kilometers, actually. Okay. Well, that makes sense. When you're talking about land area, it should be square kilometers. Okay, let's kill the aged Kodos because I need their hide. And we'll tame the other ones. Timer on the Hearthstone, it's 1 hour. Right, so I can probably, after I complete a couple of these quests, just hearth back and still have my hearth available for the end of the stream. Or 268,596 square miles versus 138,000 square miles for you Imperials. Cool. Cool. Us Imperials. There's a great Saturday Night Live sketch about that. Where it's the guy, it's George Washington talking to all his people saying, we're gonna form a great nation. And he starts talking about all the ridiculous stuff that should happen in this new great nation. And it's things like our measurements being stupid and hard to understand, and playing football, but it's a game that doesn't hardly ever use your feet and all this stuff. It's great. It's great. Good stuff. So that is the Kodo hide done, I think. Collect the bones and then I'll tame this guy. Oh god, they attack me. Not expecting that. Apparently they don't like me taming their friends or collecting their bones. Insert Senator Armstrong meme. As in the guy who was the astronaut, did he make some statement about stupid American measurements or something? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Or if you have a link to it, you can link it and I'll check it out. How are the ghosts of Kodos attacking us? What? This makes no sense. Kodos don't have souls. There, I said it. I said it. Peter does not agree with this statement. The final boss of Metal Gear Rising. Oh. Yeah, I think you all have talked about that before, and I never remember it because I never played that. No, that's me. No, don't say that. Don't say that. I like to eat meat, but you know, don't have to be that meat. Too late. You already said it. True. It is too late. You did say it, and there's no takesies backsies when saying F beta. I guess they're coming for you. Alright, so I've done one of these so far. I've done one. Okay. I remember there being a quest like this in Wrath of the Lich King 2. I think it probably was it the PETA quest? I don't know. There's some quest where you like tame some animals or something. Dita or Beta or whatever it was in Wrath of the Lich King. I wish Paul would come by. I really want to hear what happened in more detail. His letter was great, but we need to hear it from the horse's mouth. To hear how he got caught as his druid and died. This other quest. Ghostoplasm Roundup. Interesting. How are my hands? They're doing pretty good. They were pretty tired yesterday after the stream, but they're doing okay today. Thank you for asking, sir. DPS looking for group Oldemon. Good luck for that, sir. Buzz Aldrin is 94. Damn, yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy. And if I had to guess, not having seen him in a while, I bet he's in better shape than some people who are in their 70s. If he's taking good care of himself, like you would assume a guy who's been to the moon probably would do. There's this Reddit meme that comes up sometimes that I've seen a couple times where it's like a picture of this guy who's like, I think he's like an Asian American guy who has had 3 different jobs. He was a Navy SEAL, an astronaut, and like a military pilot or something. He's done like all these 3 different crazy difficult jobs. Like, wow, you sir, you're an overachiever. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. Let's go pick up this quest before I do more taming. Just in case it's like kill these carrion horrors or something. Do I have quest space for it? I don't have quest space for it. So let's finish this first then, I guess. Their mom must be proud. Yeah, right? Come on, bro. Come on. Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were born the same year, but Armstrong did pass away a while back. Well, it's crazy, haven't I heard that, like, you know, we put a man on the moon. Yay, go humanity. But like, we haven't even done that in the last 20 years again or something like that, or even longer. Like, how many people have actually been on the moon? I know we've had like probes to Mars now with the Mars rover, but like, is that like something that people talk about us, humanity not advancing very far, and the fact that we haven't even done that very much since the first time or something? Because Godzilla lives on the moon, and we're not going to try to wake him up. Okay. No reason to be on the moon. True, but like... There's probably a lot of science that could be done on the moon, right? There's no place on Earth that is almost a complete vacuum like it is on the moon. So like having a moon outpost... I mean, we do it in space video games, and you get science for it in Kerbal Space programs, so like, shouldn't we do it in real life? There have been 12 people that have walked on the moon. That is Megatron on the moon that we were avoiding. Okay. No reason to be there, and it's expensive. True. But is there really no reason? I feel like there's probably many things we could learn by having a moon outpost with scientists doing space science. I mean, I know we have satellites that are our best telescopes now, but surely a telescope on the moon would be way better than any telescopes on Earth. Join the Navy, become a pilot. Navy sends you to med school. Almost all the astronauts are Navy pilots. Okay. Oh, we have the space station. Yeah, maybe it's easier to get to the space station than it is to get to the moon, huh? Still, it feels like we should... Maybe it's the Star Trek and sci-fi lover in me who thinks that humanity's never going to really advance if we can't even get off our own planet, right? It's probably social issues more than anything else with the whole billionaires are going into space for fun. Well, NASA can't get enough money to have a permanent moon base or something like that, you know? Yeah, if we're going to colonize other planets, we should use the moon as a jump-off point, yeah. Space race was about who can establish a base on the moon as a radio relay for the military. Then we realized satellites can do that cheaper and better. There's also no reason to be on Mars. I mean, that feels like saying there's no reason to learn how string theory works. I feel like that's just an excuse. Like, you know, the whole... When you read books about the different levels of civilization to be a full, what is it, tier 1, tier 2, whatever civilization, you need to harness all the energy from your planet, then from your sun, then from your galaxy. Like, how are we ever gonna get outside of our own solar system if we can't even establish things there? I don't know that it's true that there's no reason to. Progress seems like enough of a reason to me, but maybe I'm
I hope to see the look on Bibley's green face when he hears
different
about my
than you
success.
in that thought. We aren't. You think we're never going to get there? Probably right. Pressing. I would want humanity to, you know, become spacefaring people who, you know, become the Federation and boldly go where no man has gone before. But yeah, the odds are probably very, very much against us. Now, let's go see what this quest is. Oh, there's also that over there. Almost break time. We have a little more time. That's Fermi's paradox. Progress is a reason, but nobody pays progress. Air Force paid to get there first. They paid premium. That ended when there was no longer any reason to try to be the first on the moon. You'd like to see it, but it will not happen. Yeah, probably not in our lifetime. Although, you know, never say never. I feel like Fermi's paradox is one thing, but there's also the what's the scientific thing about technology seems to grow exponentially. That's some other rule about how things keep getting smaller and smaller at kind of an exponential rate. I forget what that's called. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? Alright, I keep saying it and I keep forgetting it. I need to get soul shards. Looks like some computer rule about computers get smaller and smaller at some exponential pace or something. Alright. What is your quest, sir? Ghostoplasm Roundup.
There's a valley to the southeast, the Valley of Bones, haunted by Magram ghosts. Sounds scary, doesn't it? Well, think how scary it is to the Magram. If we captured ghost energy from that place, I bet it'd be worth plenty to those centaurs.
I think that's in Moradon. Let's go up to this quest up
here. If you place
here
one between the two big skeletons in the valley, the dead Goliaths, then ghosts will wander to it. Distance yourself, take out the ghosts.
AI will vent a spaceship for us, then we can use it to run away from the AI that will try to kill us. That's the plan. That's the plan. Run away from the robots we did created to allow us to get off of this planet. Everyone knows the AI will secretly stow away on the onboard computer, though. True. And his name, and he'll say, "What are you doing, Dave?" and try to vent us or something. Alright, well, I'm attacking with my staff because this guy's immune to my, wand. So, let's see, you're talking about Fermi Paradox is about seeing other life forms, right? But if we don't get outside of our own solar system, we'll never know. We have looked at a lot of space, though. You know, you say we've looked at a lot of space. That's one of those things where it's like, space is really, really big. Have we actually looked at that much? I know we have looked at a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, with how big space is, have we actually looked at that much? I don't know. Because isn't there the whole debate about whether space is ever expanding or if it's finite or not? I don't know, I forget a lot about these things. I used to read more science books. It's been a while since I've read, you know, science for dummies. Not for dummies, but for the layperson. Oh my gosh, this place... Don't aggro more, dudes. Killed 3 already. No more aggroing dudes, please. Yeah, if the universe is infinite, there are a lot of places we haven't looked. Man, that's the thing. We don't really know, right? We can only see as far as light can travel since the beginning of the universe or something. So there's like all this weird stuff about there's a barrier. I think there's even a name for that barrier. I forget what it's called. There's some like barrier for how far we can see. And it has to do with the speed of light and the distance it's traveled or something like that. There was an interesting study recently where... I'll set this one die right now. Oh god. Oh god, we're getting cast by that guy. Okay, let's go ahead and use this. Finish this guy. Okay. Okay. Let's heal up a bit. I already used my health stone here. Jesus, I swear, these guys... Look at... This guy's gonna frickin' aggro, isn't he? Jesus, the way they did the pathing on this... It's to purposely make you have to fight 6 frickin' dudes at the same time. Give me a break, Blizzard. Past Blizzard. Okay, our guy has 5% health left. I heal him since I'm out of mana. Nope, he died. Okay, let's run. Let's run. I could probably kill this guy. Oh, Jesus. There's red everywhere. Okay, good. He de-aggroed. Okay, let me do this. Let me drink first, get our pet out next. Interesting. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god, I think I'm dead. Okay, we have a potion. Use the potion. Oh my god, am I dead from this? Do I have anything else to keep me alive? De-aggro, for the love of God, de-aggro. Okay. Holy shit. Fucking Desolace, man. Jesus Christ, this zone. Here's a video about the Fermi paradox. Okay. I'm trying not to die right now, so forgive me if I'm not watching the video. Interesting study. They build a mathematical model, plugged in different numbers for humans. One possible explanation, we're actually the ancient aliens. We could be the first to go to the stars. Okay, cool. Interesting. Alright. Oh, it's one of those Skarsgård or whatever the hell that thing's called. Yeah, my brother loves those videos. Okay, we're not dead. We're not freaking dead. Holy shnikes.
Inventory is full.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. I even need to get rid of inventory to make my health stone again. Whoo, boy. Alright, we had to use a potion of health stone and our pet died, but we're still alive. Frickin' hell. I know, reading chat about science stuff. I'll try not to die in WoW. That's the challenge today. Hashtag blame chat. Jesus, and none of these are the frickin' scorpions that I need for my quest. What the hell is this zone of a bajillion dudes with no quest drops, all trying to kill me? And I can't even find the damn scorpions I need for quests. You thought, didn't Ram see these hyenas coming? No, I was reading your damn wall of text, Ramses. That is your fault. Hashtag blame Ramses. No, I didn't see that. I was trying to read about a mathematical model about Fermi paradox and stuff. Alright. Well, we're not dead. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I need you to be my meat shield if you're going to give me these wall of text to read while playing WoW. Come be my tank, sir. But why mathematical models? Are you serious? You just answered that question like a second ago. Oh. That was too interesting. How Rand feels about math on stream. That's right. I think there's a... Is there like an outpost down here or something that I can sell all of this random junk I have on me? I think there is. Sartharish Strand. The issue was those guys that we were fighting were all like level 36, 7, and 8, which is my level or higher, so that was... Whew, that was definitely a clincher. Please be somebody I can sell stuff to. No, it's a book. It's a book in a chest and something I have to loot. Alright, what can I make room with? Can I get rid of random buzzard talent? Okay, return to Kretic. Somebody. Quest log is full, and there's another quest here. I need to drop a quest to get a quest. My favorite. This is a person in Theramore who wants me to kill somebody in Swamp of Sorrows. I can pick that back up when I go through Theramore again, I guess. Find the key, golden key, and open the chest. Which is somewhere way the hell out there. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back for this quest, because... Oh god, there's another quest up there. I need to take my break. I need to pee, and I need to turn in like 20 quests and sell all of my crap. So really quickly, my friends, as we Hearthstone here, I think I bound in Desolace. Yes, I'm gonna send it to Trish's restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. GG cookie time. We didn't die to random roaming hyenas in Desolace. That's worth a cookie. Y'all enjoy chair ad time. When we come back, we will hopefully stay alive. See you in a bit, my friends.